Good morning, boomers, or good afternoon. A little late here. It's not the morning anymore. So good afternoon to you boomers. It feels like the morning, though. Shout out to all the crypto maniacs who are tuning into this live broadcast. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto, thanks for tuning in. Santa Claus, big bro, big cousin out here. Shout out to Toshi Claus out there. I know you're tuning in. Today we're talking about government blockchains. Government blockchain surveillance cryptos. I'm talking about them. Although it may rub you wrong, but we got to speak what appears to be the truth. Bitcoin, golden cross. If it crosses this moving average, say the technicals, that things may kaboom. Say the technicals and some TA charters out here. I want to share that with you. We're going to talk about that and more. So if you're just tuning in, Maurice, rub me right. Pause on all that. Just rub the button. Rub the button. I'm not rubbing you, that's for sure. But rub the button for me. I need a $2 million Bitcoin right about now. I'll tell you that much. So I'll take a $2 million. I'll take a $20,000 Bitcoin at this point. We'll be talking about the price. Things are trading sideways, sitting sideways as expected. Things won't move until they decide. Okay, things won't move until they decide. It can go up or down. Long term, long gun. This thing is here to stay. Now you're seeing governments moving into the blockchain space, specifically China. China's all hyped about the blockchain because the commies love surveillance cryptos. The majority of these coins, guys, are surveillance coins, and they'll tell you crypto, but they're not crypto. Okay, they're blockchain. There's a difference. Now, while cryptos use blockchain, not all blockchains are crypto. And I think we need to make sure that we call it for what it is. Blockchains and cryptos have things in common, but blockchains like Bitcoin aren't necessarily crypto in the fact that they do not guarantee anonymity and confidentiality when it comes to those transactions that are posted publicly for life. Okay, let's go ahead and check out today's math. Let me turn off these coins and show you my display here. Here's Bitstamp 93.59. We had a nice little spike here momentarily a little while ago here from get the 1 day. This is the 1 day. Go ahead with the 1 day. The 1 day we saw a spike earlier a few hours ago. Let me go back to the one. There it is. A few hours ago we saw a spike, and there's been a little bit of volatility, you know, from 91 to 94. So, I mean, that $300 is about what the volatility that we've been expected when things trade sideways. Usually when the market's being fair, you'll see, you know, volatility of maybe $300-400 swings. And then once they, you know, the big guys get into the game, you could see things move 1,000 plus either way. We just don't know. Let's go ahead and check out today's math and see how healthy these coins are looking. Hit refresh here. Today's mathematics over there, the baggage on the market cap is 252 billion, and we have Bitcoin dominance at 66.9. It's about the same. Everything's about the same. Bitcoin there at 93.51, Ether at 189, Bitcoin Cash at 293, Litecoin at 63. Litecoin's had a nice little run this week. Let's see how it's looking against BTC. So it's at 0.0067, which is good because at one point it was like at 0062 or 61. And it's creeping up closer to 0.007. And every time I see this Litecoin price, I'm happy that I dumped the bag when I did, because we haven't reached those prices. I started dumping baggies there, I think at 0.0075. And I should have dumped before. I was talking about dumping when it was like 0.01. But, you know, lessons are learned, guys. EOS is doing well. Also, it's another baggie. I have a small baggie. It's up against Bitcoin 5% there. It's at a 0.0003 Satoshi. So EOS has been doing okay. Like I said, EOS paid the piper. Block 1 already paid their fine. And it seems like now the government is allowing them to operate. And I wouldn't be surprised if somehow they end up being a partner with the government or whatnot, because it seems like they're trying to either work with them or, you know, give them extra money or get on their good side so that they don't get regulated. They already paid the 20 million plus, which is crazy to me, because I just came out across another article that said that Veritasium ended up paying a fine for their ICO, but they paid like 8 or 9 million, and they only raised like 20, 30 million, as opposed to Block 1, which raised billions in the billions, and they only had to pay a $20 million fee. So, I mean, at the end of the day, what this is saying is go ahead and break the law. This is basically what it's insinuating. I'm not saying this. This is what it appears. It says the government's making it look like go ahead and break the law, and if you do good, we're gonna ask you to give us a cut, and then we'll let it slide. If we don't like how it turns out, then you'll probably be arrested. So it's it's at the end of the day completely not fair. And it's just the way it goes. But I'm happy to see that Veritasium's out of the water. But they may have completely, gone bankrupt. They have to pay half their baggies over there to the government, as opposed to Block 1. Like I said, they raised the billions and they only paid like 20 or 30 million. So that's what it is. Kaboom! Back in the box. Cash is king, says Morel. Let's see. Morel. I said Morel. Maurice Tyrell. Look at that. That's some dyslexia. Is that how you say it? Dyslexia. All right. So that's what's going on. Mark D says, congrats, fellow Bitcoin hodlers. We're all getting filthy wealthy. Hopefully, if you got in low, if you've been rocking with the champ, I know you guys have been here when things were 3,000, 4,000. So if you picked up $3,000 Bitcoin baggies, you're sitting okay. Binance there at 20, Satoshi Vision at 139, Stellar at 8 cents, Tron at 1 cent, Cardano at 4 cents, and then Monero at 62.85. And that's my favorite coin right now, guys, Monero. And it's not about price. I'm not expecting it to go, to all-time highs anytime soon. But I'm telling you that this coin's here to stay. It's probably if not the truest crypto in the top 20, the true private and confidential fungible coin. Although it hasn't always been fungible. We're learning, and I'm doing some research. It became fungible after they hard forked to implement Ring CT, which is the feature that allows the private transactions and the fungibility, is my understanding, and that occurred in 2016. So they've been on top of it. You got Leo there at 99 cents, Huobi at 391. I can't stop talking about these privacy coins. Zcash is one that I got my eyes on as well. It was being shilled by Snowden, which has raised some questions in good, people are saying, if Snowden is talking about it, it must be good. But someone asked me about it, and I'll be honest, Snowden, I used to be a Snowden fan, but lately, I'm looking at Snowden again, and he's seeming kind of like an actor to me. I don't know. There's something off with the Snowden character, if you ask me. And the fact that he's doing all of this press and news, I think he's got like a book, or if not, he's got a doc. He's showing up on Rogan. Is this really someone that's on the run? Or is this, some character that the media created? Is he even in Russia? I really don't even know. I'll be honest with you. I'm questioning Snowden. At the end of the day, I like the character for what it stands for when I was first introduced to the champ. But, with all this